Good morning all. My name's Graeme Katchel. I'm the chairman of the committee to help organise this conference. Welcome today. Welcome to the AIS IT Management Leadership Conference. It took me 4 goes to get that on that video last night, so I just said our title of our conference is far too long. It's great to be here today. This is our 3rd year in Canberra. I think it's our 11th annual conference put together by this community. I'd like to welcome you and hope that you have a unique conference experience where you have a chance to network, to share and to collaborate. I think it's a community of practice where today and over the next couple of days we have a chance to really be a true community where there's an open sharing aspect to this conference that I don't think you get elsewhere. And I think it's a tribute to those people who've gone before us on the committees and in some ways, through the mighty forums over the years, to establish that. And it's something we really do hold dear when we're looking at the workshop topics, that they are things we would like to attend ourselves as committee members, and we are happy to participate and to tap other people we know who are doing things well on the shoulder to go and run a workshop. We have a few logistics things this morning, just a couple of things. We have a graphic recorder over here, Rachel, is sitting down at the moment, but she's here today for the duration of the conference. And we'll be having the doodles, the graphics, available afterwards, but they're being streamed live for today. And if you went to Guidebook or to the Twitter hashtag AISIT15, I've tweeted a link out. You could be watching the streaming of the graphic designer at some point through the Keynote if you wish. If you're down the back and you can't quite see the whiteboards at the front, that will be streaming. So that's a great thing. I know I look forward to looking at those throughout. So Twitter, it is a hashtag, AISIT15. If you go to Twitter and get onto it, that's great. If you've never been on Twitter, it's probably the time to have a go. I think there's a great community practice out there in the Twitter sphere, and some great community members of my PLN are here who really help me off Twitter to stay current on a range of things. So if you're not on Twitter, hopefully this conference is something. Chris Waterman's looking for a friend on Twitter. So if you could get on, please find Chris. He's mostly pretty polite, and I'm sure he'll welcome you to the Twitter sphere. If you haven't collected your Targus bag, they are downstairs. Targus, of course, we're a paperless conference. We no longer put a big package together in a bag, but they're downstairs. They've got your name and they'll tick you off as you collect your bag. So you get a bag as part of the delegate attendance at this conference. So we do thank Targus for that as one of our sponsors. Our Wi-Fi and internet service is brought to us by Somerville and Arnett. So a big thank you to them for their work. Hopefully it's working. Some nods, some shakes. We know there's always something, and the workshop yesterday on why doesn't Wi-Fi just work is probably an apt title for all of us at some point. John would like to encourage you, John Clear from the AIS, would like to encourage you to take photos and upload them. The guidebook has an area for photos, for notes, and it's also got a Twitter feed, so you can also click on it and have a look. Today we start off with a keynote. I'll get to that in a moment. Keynotes are all in this space for those people new. All the workshops then are in the rivers rooms, which is the Derwent, Swan, Murray, etc. Down there, there's 5 rooms there for workshops. And on the guidebook, if you aren't aware, there are vendor sessions on the floor downstairs. As you go into the space on the right, there's a TV set up for vendor sessions. So they're quite clearly marked on the program, and you can attend those throughout the day. We do encourage you to go off and visit our vendors, our sponsors who have contributed to this. Anatel's our platinum sponsor this year, and we thank them for their work with us to make this happen, as to all the sponsors. because their contributions do help. And it's that delicate balancing act, I think, that makes this conference what it is about their involvement. There's a great chance to have a professional conversation at this conference, and that's what I'd encourage, for you to have an honest discussion with vendors about their products, and especially, I think, to ask them for educational references for other people who are at this conference. You could walk up to and say, I haven't met you before, but I hear you do this with that company. How's it going? That reference check is something I hold really important to my cross-checking of products I'm going to implement, and I think this conference is a great way to do that. So there's a whole heap of technology vendors downstairs, and there's a whole heap of people in here who've implemented them. So if you cross between those two pathways, I think you'll get some great outcomes for you and your team headed forward. I think working in IT and education is a wonderful thing to do. I think it goes quicker than most. I don't know if dog years or something is apt for the way we approach things. And I think that relationship we build over the years, it's only another 3 years before you'll be replacing whatever you put in this year. We understand that. Not always do our teachers in our schools or our principals or business managers understand that. So getting that strategic planning and that communication going is part of what I hope this conference is allowing you to do, to go back and be able to communicate where you might see changes headed for the future. I'd like to thank Blue Reef for Nathan Schramm for assisting Matt Robinson from Victoria's Lawana College to attend this conference. Matt did a session yesterday and he's doing another one today, I think. And Matt's here joining us, and he needed some assistance to get here, and that was a nice part of the community that Blue Reef could assist him. Thanks, Matt. I think I've done most of my logistics. Feedback. There is a lot of opportunity for you to feedback. You could come and talk to me, that'd help. There's a feedback form off the guidebook. That's a great way to give us feedback throughout the conference. You can go back to it at any point and give us feedback. And I will be on the Twitter stream, so please feedback that way as well. It's only by listening to what you want to hear or what really worked for you this year and you'd love to have it again that we would plan the 2016 conference off the back of. And we really do need some help in getting those things sorted out.